Welcome to Simply Heaven, the podcast where we tackle the biggest question of all time: what happens after I die? And more importantly, how do I get into heaven? Join us as we dive into what the Bible says, explore other perspectives from other religions, and share some wild personal stories along the way. This is a space for honest and real conversations for those looking for hope in this broken world. So grab a coffee, settle in, and join us as we uncover the truth together.
Okay.
All right.
So we're here in the studio.
Yeah, we are.
It's dark.
Now, why are we whispering?
I don't know. Because he's probably ran into stuff. Steve has no clue what we're about to do.
Yeah, so what Greg and I
Okay,
did.
okay.
Oh, wait. All right.
We're in here.
Yeah,
And
no,
we're-
welcome,
welcome.
Steve.
Welcome. Listen, we are live.
We are live.
Welcome
Welcome.
to the sexy book of Revelations.
We had a revelation that we should do
Yes.
this podcast while doing whispering.
and whispers.
ASMR. You're blocking the black light with your bag. Move it. Thank you.
I guess this
Why
is
are
what's
you
happening.
wearing sunglasses?
Yeah, it's not dark enough in here.
What difference does it make? I can't see anyway. I walked in here and then it was really dark and then I had to turn on my light and I'm like, why is my light not working? It might be the sunglasses.
It's the sunglasses.
It is the sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
So wait, did you walk in with the sunglasses?
Yes.
did.
You did?
Well, they're just so comfortable.
And then you were probably like,
I'm just gonna
you
keep going.
Yeah, you
He
just
didn't even bother to like stop in the hallway and be like, "Wow, it's really dark in this hallway."
It's always dark in here.
I was going to say it was probably the sunglasses. He probably thought it was just natural light.
Am I even on?
I don't know. Is everybody on?
Yeah,
Are we
Where's
on?
the
good.
producer? Is the producer here?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Everything is fine.
So what we're doing
Everything is dead.
today is we're kind of giving a behind the scenes a little bit on how we come up with topics and choose them wisely.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a little bit of a deeper dive into the topic of the day.
Oh,
If you're
we're
ready.
We're starting off with that?
We've already it's recording. Yes, we.
We're 2 minutes.
I know, no.
We're
I
two
know we're
minutes-
2 minutes in. I just want to know
Steve, we're
where we're going from here.
We're going to.
This is the Whisper episode.
We're,
Like the Yin Yang twins.
Here. I don't even know what he's saying.
Is that a Dirgaloo?
Is it gonna what a woo? Okay, so the topic over the weekend that we discussed was Revelations.
Okay.
Are we on board with this?
Hey, this is what's happening. We're already recording.
Well, no. Are you opposed?
Are you opposed? Yes. Are we ready to roll with this?
This is what's happening.
Okay, tell us what's happening, Steve.
We're going to talk about Revelations for good or for ill, and Jesus is going to be right by our side to make sure we get it right.
Did you study up on it?
I had plans to. I did.
I did.
I had plans to.
So
I'm
two
gonna
out
talk
of the three of us is not well ready.
Well, that's perfect because then I can just wing it, and y'all will come with the real stuff.
You didn't.
No,
You
you
didn't.
didn't understand.
You didn't hear that.
Two of the three of us are not ready, is what he said.
But the one we count on to be ready is.
David. Yes.
There you go.
David, start spitting some facts about Revelations. I think it's the last book of the Bible.
So we'll just start. We're gonna just start with the easy pick.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Revelations. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, basically.
Right
Okay.
after that.
And right
So
after that.
so
Don't
we're
forget
gonna
about- don't forget about
hold on.
Malachi.
The low hanging fruit
The
is
axe
it's
is somewhere in
actually
there.
the low hanging fruit is it's not revelations, it's revelation.
There you go. Let's
So there's
start
no
there.
S at the end.
There
That's
is-
the low hanging fruit.
There is one single revelation.
So with 2/3 of us not being ready,
Yes.
let's just normally I'm okay with carrying the team on my back, but
wow.
today
He's like the LeBron of this podcast.
That's right.
hey,
But you're not the GOAT.
LeBron
I would
and
be. I'd rather be MJ or Brady.
But
or
MJ is not a good person.
not
I'm
wrong.
sorry, MJ.
Is
I
that
mean,
what you've heard? Like Michael Jackson?
Yeah, but you're
he
saying.
told me.
Are you
I
saying?
watched Last Dance.
Are you saying LeBron is though?
a good person?
Yeah.
I would say
I'm gonna
differently focused.
I'm gonna say yes.
You see, I'd rather go Kobe.
Kobe was okay.
Well,
As
no
far
one
as
can speak ill
if
of
we're
the
gonna go
dead. That's kind of
personality,
unfair.
Wait,
No.
but we can touch on this.
Because Kobe was just Kobe. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
You're taking his basketball and saying he was. You're not taking the person.
Who?
Kobe, Michael, or LeBron? Who is the?
I'm gonna say I'm not. I'm going
According
off.
to, like, just
I'm
a
not going
generic-
basketball. I'm going the person.
Okay.
And that's
Who
why I
was
said
charged with
LeBron.
rape?
There you go.
Got
okay,
him.
maybe he wasn't. Hold on. Because how do you know that the other two?
No. I know.
But
I know, I hear
yeah.
Kobe was just one that got caught.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's
but
true.
here's the thing, right?
And I'm
it's-
talking 24 Kobe, not number 8 Kobe.
No. I understand.
Before the
I
Mamba.
understand.
Yeah.
Before the Mamba. I understand, but here's the thing. You know them by their fruit, right? And I will say, of those very talented basketball players,
yeah.
some of them, like Michael Jordan, their fruit is a lot of money. And they have
That's
a lot
true.
of money
They
and
all
a lot
three,
of
well,
companies
not
and a lot of
anymore,
business.
but
But
yeah.
LeBron has put money into things
Okay.
that grow people.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
that's
Wait.
why
Here's a question. Out of the three, which one came from a single home?
I don't know enough about
LeBron.
LeBron. Yeah,
Which one came from a ghetto?
Also LeBron.
Also LeBron.
Which is why he went back to bring
Which
them a
one
championship.
has, say, supposedly, as far as we know, faithful to his wife?
Again, this is what I'm saying. This is why. Yes, I know
Who does
he's
not
a
have-
superstar on the court, and
is.
he is a crybaby on the court, and he knows he can use his status.
Listen, the fake fouls get to everybody.
he
It's
knows
just okay.
exactly. He knows he can do this.
Yes.
But what's going to happen when the revelation comes?
I'm just saying, out of the three, to me, LeBron is just, he seems like the all around. Yeah, I know.
I can't.
This isn't our fight. Not on this podcast.
No,
Anyway.
No.
We'll go 2 to 3 LeBron.
There we go.
And I
That's
said,
fine. That's fine.
And everybody cares. So that's
So things we know about the Book of Revelations.
No,
It's
are we actually
Revelation.
talking
Oh wait,
about
we
it?
just back it up. It is the book of Revelation, and we have to. We can't go this far and not talk about it. That's just rude.
What's that?
We could. I mean, listen. Even though we're live, it doesn't mean that everybody got to listen to this one. Like, this could very easily be: I hit the red button, we stop, we get our bearings in check, and then we actually do the recording.
Okay, so let me give you what I heard.
Okay.
That's
This
why I
word
said
on the
here.
street?
No, from us.
Oh, from us. Okay.
I heard from us when we texted about this, and we said, "Let's do this." And I said,
3
"Okay."
weeks ago.
Exactly. It's minutes ago. And I said, "Okay," because the fact is, yes, you and I, Greg, don't know everything or a whole lot
What?
about Revelation. David might. I know we have robots who do, but I want to come at it from the perspective of, just like we said, let's start early. It's actually just Revelation, not Revelations. Let's start there and see how far we get. So I think it's good to break it down for us because
Sure.
because there's a lot to it, and I think
Well, oh my God! Yeah,
it
there's
needs
a
to
lot
be-
to unpack.
Yes.
Like, what is it? The 7 seals have to get broken.
oh my, see that's why I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go into that. I like the trumpets and the horns.
Oh,
I'm
you
down
do?
for the
Okay,
horns.
okay.
Oh,
Are
bring
they
the
playing
horns.
Bruno Mars?
They might be. That's my song. If I'm walking in, they might be playing my song.
What's the mark of the beast?
Yes. And why does that even matter? And
Who are the 100?
Is it
what
your cell? Is it your cell
120,000?
phone? Is it your cell phone?
Well, yes. It's just it's all over the place.
Exactly. Those are the things. I guess I want to.
We're going to give you all the answers.
Whoa, that's a little
Yes.
far cry.
I'm going to say the
We're going
trumpet.
to help talk about the questions. I don't
So
know
I'm
if we're
gonna
going to give you the answers.
So it's the last book of the Bible,
It is.
and it ends God's word. And the thing is, and I'm going to start at the end first.
The end of the very last line. Or
The
what are you
very
talking
last line. And I'm going to get it
about?
wrong.
So the end of the end.
The end of the end, where it says, do not add or take away
David's
from my
probably-
word.
David's
He's probably fact checked.
Yeah, but that's a good one though. Go ahead.
And that's where a lot of cults come from after the fact, because they add, they take away, they do all this to it.
Yeah, I know. I know that it didn't say that until the end of Revelation.
Yeah.
As far
But
as
it still
I know,
says it.
As far as I know, nothing in the Old Testament said do not add to this.
Correct.
But we did add to the Old Testament, and we made a New
Well,
Testament.
we made a New Testament, yeah.
And then there was a new one after that.
But
Who's we?
Exactly. I don't know. Apparently we Christians have a New Testament, do we not?
Yeah,
And
but-
we
it was,
accept it.
but it was the prophecy that was being fulfilled.
I know. But
From the Old
and the
Testament.
Old Testament never said do not add to this. As
Correct.
far as we know.
But the New Testament does.
Exactly. So So that's what I just wanted to make that distinction for anyone like I who would be like,
Oh,
wait a minute.
the book of blah,
Well,
blah, blah.
and because the Jews don't believe the New Testament. You see what I'm saying?
Right, but
they have the same argument about the Old Testament as the New. Don't add anything to the New. And they're like, we've been saying that since the Old.
right.
I mean,
but it doesn't say it.
But
though.
nowhere. But the Judaic principle, it doesn't say don't add.
You're right. It doesn't.
Correct.
So they wouldn't have the same argument. Because their
right.
argument is that Jesus isn't who he said he was.
Right, he's correct. I'm going
Because
to
as
know,
Christians, we believe that.
Okay. So a show of hands in this dark room.
It's dark. I can't even say. We need to have
Okay,
like Michael
a smiling
Jackson
of the
glow in the dark
teeth.
gloves.
Oh wow!
Blingy gloves. Oh,
No, Michael Jackson's dead. It's wrong, MJ.
We need to have Michael Jordan gloves. We need to. You're gonna break the
He
table
is
again.
broken. Yeah.
We need to get you it. I got you. We got to get you a new.
I know, but
table,
I'm
bro.
actually breaking it on purpose this time because
It's so good. Like, your mic is gonna fall right out from
But
under
see,
you.
I would get him.
This is
I
why
would-
we need sponsorship.
Yes.
So
I
if
would
you're
get you
listening-
an end table, but I don't think an end table is going to be high enough.
It won't.
Yeah.
No,
no,
he needs.
we need like honestly like
a very
like
desk.
a very very small little like.
A little end table that's a little higher than normal.
I was gonna say like a little desk, a little desk.
A little desk. Okay.
You could do
I
a
think-
if you did a standing desk, I'd be okay with
Yeah,
it.
like a very desk.
But like when you have everything like at this level, then I'm like, ugh.
I think what we're talking about here is more like a
Give me a little
late,
cubicle.
like a late night talk show host desk.
Yeah.
Like
so
Ed
he could sit
McMahon.
up. Yeah, so he could no Ed
Yes.
was on the side, but Johnny was behind the desk.
Oh, we get him one of those like he already has a head.
Yeah,
Like, you know
you
how
got
they hold
the
it like
head-
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
one hand to the ear.
Well, I think
You know, you
need
should just
to-
get me the headset that has the microphone attached, because then I can just be like back
Yeah,
here.
see, and now he's off mic, and that is exactly the one that I wanted
All right. Well,
because
yeah,
I
listen.
can't stay on mic clearly. See, I know.
All right, well send me what I need to get, and I'll get it for
I
you.
didn't say you had to do it. I was going to keep it for home.
Oh, look at you.
No, I wouldn't be able to plug
How
it into
many
anything because
recordings
it's
have we done
only
in his
going to
house?
plug into this. It's only
One.
gonna plug into
One.
the soundboard. All right,
Oh,
I
no.
think we're
So
stalling.
you're basically saying, get me a headset so I can just record at home and I never have to show up here.
No, what I'm saying is
Basically.
I'm going to bring my own gear. I'm going to bring my own gear, and then
BYOM. Bring your own mic.
just like band
Michael
members,
Jackson.
like you don't come into your band practice expecting somebody to give you a guitar. I'm bringing my guitar.
Okay, fine.
See,
All right, you don't,
Okay.
you don't like my equipment.
but if you want to buy equipment, I'm not going to be
You
mad.
don't want my big black mic next to his mouth. I get it.
I already have.
All right. Well,
You don't want it in his face. That's why he always puts his head away.
oh my gosh, you removed the picture.
I did remove the picture, yes.
Oh,
Why did it
why?
take me
what?
this long to
What?
notice?
Because it's dark in here.
Yeah.
Easy
We
watch,
removed the
okay.
picture because
You didn't want us looking at your
a
basketball,
beautiful body.
Terry Cruz's body.
Okay, what happened here though?
So-
What's up with the picture?
So we had to take it down.
Customers,
No, we had a real estate agents walking through.
and then you don't think that would have improved the sale?
Wait,
I
you
mean,
had
yes.
real estate agents walking through. Why?
They had to do like a survey of the shop.
Yeah, appraisal.
Yeah.
Owners probably refinancing or some such.
Yeah. So
I think we're stalling because we're intimidated by this topic.
I'm not intimidated by it.
Then get in it, man.
Okay.
See, look at you.
So okay. So let's just start at the very beginning of
I'm going to start with this. This is what I think. This is what's coming soon. I was wondering if you were ready for it because I'm ready. I'm just
Okay.
because it's what's
Do
coming.
we believe in the rapture?
Well, hold on. That's what I'm saying. This is all what's coming soon. What?
post trip.
Pre.
See, here we go. Oh my God, it's going to be so striated. Anyway, I'm saying this is where we are, right? The revelation.
And look, this should be a multi-pod thing because
Oh,
it's so
got.
deep.
This is what I'm saying. So this
All right,
is
so
where we're going to start.
Let's start with the rapture.
Well, let's
I
start
think
with what is revelation. It is the revelation.
And who wrote it?
Well, yes. Let's
Some
take
say
it back,
John,
way
and then
back.
some say somebody else.
Well, I think I heard John. I won't
That's
say
what
most
I've
say.
always heard
Yes.
too. David.
John tripped face and came up with this revelation of.
Whoa.
Came up with it. He was just like, you know what, this book needs an ending.
Whoa.
I know David was gonna be. This is why I wanted to throw it out there like that. David's gonna
He
be like,
cast a
no,
big net."
you can't say that.
He was just in a cave.
What do you mean he tripped face? Let's go to that.
He was tripping.
Exactly.
He did Meow Wolf at Las Vegas. He was tripping balls. He was just like, listen, man. I can see the disappointment.
John had a vision that was given to him.
I think he had multiple
by the
visions.
angels. Multiple visions from multiple angels. Or what angel?
Given by who?
By God.
By
the angels of God. Telling him, go ahead, David, what was revealed?
No.
Because the book of Revelation
y'all are starting with all this blasphemy, so we're gonna address this blasphemy.
The reason we're starting with all that is because it's
Here the reason,
so
David.
confusing. And most of it is blasphemy.
Exactly. It's blasphemy.
666, the rapture. There's so much of it that is confusing.
Yes.
So that's why let's start with the
All I know is I'm getting raptured and chilling. There's a big party, lots of food.
Are you
What?
though?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 men will be in. I think it says it. I think it's Revelations 13. It says 2 men will be chilling in the airplane. One will be gone.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it says airplane, but
I think it was a tri-engine jet. Chilling with Taylor Swift.
I believe it was that
Hopefully she'll be still here.
Will be towing a
because their music, I think, is from Satan.
I believe the exact verbiage is that 2 men will be tilling a field. One is taken, one is not.
That up.
One has a jet and one does
Close
not.
enough. Very close. Very similar.
So, but here's the thing: like we can look at what does taken mean. Is he raptured? Is he taken up? Or does he just all of a sudden fully understand the existence and how close he is to God, and therefore he believes in that moment?
So let's just.
I think he's taken up.
Let's just jump back for a second.
Yeah, it's so.
Me and Enoch are going together.
Okay, let's go. Let's back it up.
So.
Wow, he just slowed the mood.
That's what we have to.
I know.
We got.
You see, this is what leadership is.
Okay, see, this is why we have a producer.
Leadership
So-
is.
Apparently, he's having trouble leading us though. So
No.
Lead them not in
Hold on.
temptation. Or the
Hold
book
on.
of Revelations.
Whoa. Slow down for a second. Hold on. There's so many things that I need to address, but there's so little time. So
In this mood setting, are you sure you want to address or undress?
Okay. So
Here, though.
we're going
I
to
got that
overdress.
right. I've seen Nelly
All right.
live.
and here we are.
So let's go back to to Steve's comment.
Yeah, you can't point. It's dark in here.
Okay.
I can't see.
It's getting dark in her.
So Steve, you mentioned.
Triple face.
Listen, we're 17 minutes into this.
Oh, that's what I did. I'm trying to continue on where you are.
Yeah,
I mentioned
why are
tripping
you
face.
slowing us down? We were on a roll.
I mentioned tripping face.
You just tripping face.
Okay. Heavenly Father, we just ask that your spirit moves right now. Okay, all right. So you guys aren't even taking prayer seriously right now.
What?
No, this is a good. This is a
Judge
good
less?
pause.
Judge
This
less?
is good.
Wow,
This is
I'll
good.
take that
That
plank
was-
out of your eye.
I'm sure you will.
I am my brother's keeper.
And he's not heavy. Are we ready now?
I
Are
think
we
we're
gonna
ready.
start? I think
Lord
we're ready
help
to start.
us.
We're
Are we
ready.
ready to start?
Okay, John, tripping balls, go.
All right. I'm gonna help. We're gonna try again to ride this tricycle off the ramp. All right.
Wow.
It's already off the ramp. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, we're gonna fly.
We gotta get the tricycle back on the ramp. Okay. So
Now, technically, we're
okay.
not good at physics, but
So Steve, your comment was about how the Jews don't believe that in the New Testament because of, and you're using that reference. So here's where we're going to go back to. Okay. So the Jews don't believe in the New Testament because of they don't believe in Jesus, because the Pharisees and the Sadducees at the time were so religious that they overlooked
yes.
what and who Jesus was by overlooking the certain scriptures, by overlooking the signs that Jesus came and connected.
Agreed.
In the Old
I
Testament.
just don't want to paint all Jews with that brush because there are Messianic Jews who do believe in Jesus.
There's Jews that believe in Jesus.
Just so
yes.
those out there who are listening, like, but wait, no, but I know.
But
We
do
know.
they believe that he is the Messiah?
Yes, they're Messianic Jews.
Okay.
All right.
Believe in Jesus as the Messiah.
Got it.
So I don't know how that works,
But
but it's out there.
But the Jews of the time were looking for like a king,
Right.
more of like a ruler, more of like a King David type.
They
not
were
our
looking. They were looking for someone that was going to come and
conquer.
save them from the Roman oppression.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
Not someone that was coming to save them from their sin
Yes.
and that oppression.
Right.
So my question, because you were talking about, you guys immediately go into rapture, go
Yes.
into all of the
I'm
big,
getting raptured, David.
big things of the book of Revelation.
Yeah.
So my question always has been, if we as society and humanity and the Jewish culture of the time, if so many people missed it then, what's to say that we aren't overlooking and or underlooking words in the book of Revelation now for what is actually to come?
And I agree 100%. We don't know, which is why I tend to take everything, all the conclusions that we come to based on the book of Revelation lightly. Because again, every time you've heard me here, when we talk about what will heaven look like, what will the end look like, and I'll tell you the same thing over and over again. I know it's going to be dope because I will be in the presence of God. I don't know if that's going to be in a 1970 Chevelle convertible. I don't know if that's going to be in a Garden of Eden. I don't know if it's going to be in space, but I know I'll be with him, and so I don't really care. So,
But you see, so here's the thing. The book of Revelation actually is very clear.
well,
on
again,
a
yes,
lot.
but it is very clear and this is where I want to go back to. This is a revelation of John that was given to him. That's why it's called the book of Revelation.
No, it's not a revelation of John. It's a revelation
right.
given
to him. That's
to
what I'm saying.
John.
Yes.
This was revealed to him, and he was told to tell us what was
Right.
revealed to him.
Correct.
He explains, even in this revelation, that he doesn't fully understand what he's seeing, but he is explaining as best he can.
Right,
Fair?
because
Is
if
that
you've
fair?
seen something that you don't know what it is, all you can do is describe it the best way you
That's
know
it.
how.
Yeah.
So he is very illustrative
Yes.
in his verbiage of what he's seeing, and the points that he like. So it would be like, I don't even know if we can give a good analogy right now. It would be.
Well, like there's one that's about the metal serpent that's flying. A lot of people look at that and they go, "Oh, it's a helicopter." You know, you just didn't know what it was called.
Right. Or
Yeah.
when
So it's like you're taken to a place where you know and have never seen anything before.
Correct.
right.
And now you're being forced to have to describe things that you don't have you don't have actual dictionary language
Which is
for.
why I casually say he was tripping face, because he was looking at things he could not explain, and he's trying his best.
He did a really good job.
From a place where these are things your brain has never dealt with.
right.
Right.
I think listen. He did his best job he could. I
did.
I give him a big round
Hey,
of
exactly.
applause for his descriptions.
Hey, it
But
was
here's
published.
The thing. But here's the thing.
It got
So
published.
And again, do we believe that our sovereign God would allow things that were false to be said?
No.
No.
So we have to also believe that while that revelation was Holy Spirit given, that means that also the writing of the book was Holy Spirit driven as well.
So let's hold
And
right
inspired.
there. Let's hold right there, because just like everything we say in the Bible is God breathed, it's true, it's this. What I would like to do, and I think this is a bite we can actually chew, is if, just like we said, if you just walked into this studio talking to 3 people here who love Jesus, and I don't know anything about the Bible, but I hear this book of what is something? What would you say to that person? Do I need to care about this book? Should I read this book? What do you say to a
Yes.
person who knows nothing about this book? That's what I want.
I would definitely say
I think that's what we can
it's
say.
not on the first week of reading.
Well, no, exactly. This is what I'm saying.
It's
What-
more of a slow build.
this is what I'm saying. What do we say about the book of
Like
Revelation?
when or about?
What do we say about the book of Revelation for someone who says, I've heard about it? Why is everybody up on this book? Why?
Because it delivers us the good news.
Is it good?
Well, sure.
Tell me why.
Well, because it tells you the end.
All right, but I heard
gives
the
us
end,
the end that
everybody's
we're-
going to die.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Okay, help me understand that.
Well, okay, so yes, there's going to be people that perish, and there's going to be horrible things that go on. But at the end of the book, the new heaven and new earth, or I think it's the new heaven and new earth will be created, and we'll all live with God.
Okay.
You know, and that is the good news that we finally defeat sin.
So then my question, just like Pookie said in New Jack City, how can I be down? How can I be down? How do I get in this club?
But then that becomes a salvation question.
So the book of Revelation is actually also about salvation.
Yes, it's all about salvation in the entire New Testament, in my mind, because that's everything leads you to getting forgiven of your sins. But you have to accept Christ as your Lord and Savior. And even in the book of Revelations, as scary and as all over the place it can be, it's still a book to say, look, this is the ending. Either you're for it or you're against it. There's no ifs, ands, buts. Unfortunately, it's black and white.
Yeah. And that's why it is the end of the book.
Correct. And it also says at the very last thing, do not interpret this, do not change it, do not do anything else, because if you do, now you can play salvation in a whole new different way. I hate to say this, but the Book of Mormon is another book that they say happens after.
Which was added. Right.
Right.
All right, cool.
So that changes salvation altogether.
So how much time do I got?
You got about 2.5 minutes.
I mean, how much time do I got before I get down? Can I still go out and play and then figure it out later? Like when is all this going to happen?
Well, that's the great mystery. None of us truly know. And it even says, I believe in the book of Revelations, no man knows. I don't even think Jesus knows.
Jesus did say he didn't know. He
Right.
said no one, he's not even I know, no one.
Right.
But
For only my Father. Yeah.
So I can't tell you.
And maybe God doesn't know exactly when he's going to do it.
Oh,
Maybe it'll just
is there
feel...
something that God doesn't know?
No, God knows everything, but I think it's more of like... You know,
I just don't know when I'm going to get around to
I
it.
don't know, yeah. Maybe he's just waiting for like a feeling. I'll know when I know.
Exactly. And I'll tell you
If you
when
don't know, well, now you know.
All right, David, what you got for
Yeah,
us, man?
because you seem like you're scrolling.
Yeah,
like
you
a
just
mile
you
a
just
minute.
let us go wilding out for a minute.
Yeah.
So what you got?
Yeah.
I was just checking your verbiage, Greg.
My verbiage. It's on point.
Yeah, well,
Oh, no, he said well.
yeah.
Thank you.
Depends
All
on the translation.
It's
Move on.
on
It
depends on the
you hit a
translation.
point, yes.
Oh, shoot. I can't see anything in here.
So here's the warning. Okay.
This is not a photography studio. Why is it so dark?
Yeah.
Why is it?
So this is Warren? You know the band that sings Cherry Pie?
No, a warning.
Oh.
So the end of the book of
Cherry
Revelation.
Pie, man.
They didn't have another song.
No, who cares? It's a stripper anthem from here to the end of the book.
I'm sorry, David. You were trying to get us in line. I'm sorry.
This is
Look at him.
He's my cherry pie.
See, this
David's
is
gonna lead us online. I think that's how it goes.
I think those are the lyrics. If
Yeah,
you
I
look
think
it
so
up.
too. Ow!
I think we're just going to continue on
Yes.
with whatever John saw because I think we broke David.
We did. The mark of the beast.
No,
Oh,
that's too far.
Oh.
Because how do you
when do we
tell
get
someone-
beheaded? I think we get beheaded somewhere along the line.
No, that was an axe. But
That was an axe?
yes,
Oh.
yes. I didn't even mean to do that, but it's true.
We did not take this serious at all.
No, we got this. We're here.
No, we don't.
We
No,
do.
No, we don't. No,
Someone
we don't.
walks in and says, "Tell me about the Book of Revelation."
that.
I just learned this Jesus thing. So,
Boom.
what do we want to tell this person, David? This is our job,
Yeah, David, what's wrong with you?
and it's all you, man. It's your
It's-
job to
yes.
get this out there.
Yes, we did a heck of a job. We
Turn the lights off.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
you set the mood. We got witnesses coming in here saying, "Thank you, Jesus," and you're just sitting there upset.
I wouldn't say I'm upset. I think it's
The spirit.
the Father's heart right now is just he's just like,
What is going
you know how you know how you how your parents when you're growing up would be like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. that's the Father's heart right now, I think, for this discussion.
So Monday. This is a typical Monday then, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean, I just know, like Jesus is, I'm sure, is always like,
Jesus
so
is
close.
always disappointed
Exactly.
in everything.
This is a typical Monday. He's a little disappointed,
Yeah.
but I think he appreciates the effort. At
Yeah,
least that's
thank
what he
you.
tells
Yes,
me.
he appreciates the effort, David.
Too much is given, much is expected.
What are you, Spider-Man?
It's almost a quote.
Almost.
Speaking
He's like
of
the uncle.
almost.
He's like the Uncle Ben of this conversation. I think that's his name in the movie.
All right, so, all right. But this is what I'm saying. So I think these,
Yes.
these are the things that I think trip me up for any of this being.
Yes. Because John's very trippy.
Here's this.
Yes.
Even if I told someone who has never read the book of Revelation and they think when I read it, it's super confusing.
It is.
Let me summarize it for
Let's
you.
break it down into a 2-minute segment.
Well, 5 sentences. Can you do it?
Five sentences.
Well, here's the one thing that I've heard.
Yes.
The Bible is somewhat quiet on many of the teachings on the Bible or the Bible itself, right?
Okay.
But I say that is if it says one verse where they talk about one man getting taken up and one man leaving, if it's one verse, but there's 75 other verses that say not something contradictory, but are more.
No, I don't
often
think it's contradictory.
No, not contradictory, but more often spoken about. Maybe that's one to pay more attention to, given the fact that John was
Do you think somebody was
doing
telling next
his
to him?
best to explain what he was seeing. So, and that's why this is what I heard.
Okay, what
it
have
can
you
be
heard?
it could be very confusing. What do I follow? What do I, as a Christian, as a Jesus follower, do I need to do anything? And
Well, I mean, you have to accept Christ first. And then
right,
after
but as a
that,
Jesus follower, do I need to do?
prepare for revelations?
What does that mean? What do I, as a
I
follower,
don't think
do?
so, because you get raptured if you believe in the rapture.
That is something that I heard. Not the rapture. I'm not even going there, because I'm not a P-prost or whatever trib. I don't fight
Yeah, but
that.
see, the
fight.
rapture is exactly the two men tilling in the
I know,
field.
and that was apparently
One is
spoken in
staying
like
down
one,
here.
and that's like one verse that everybody kind of believes in and bases their entire movie
Yes,
thing
left
on
behind,
it.
yes.
You know what I mean? But there's other things in that book that are said more often and more consistently that could hold more weight.
What's that? And not the rapture?
This is what I'm saying. I am not versed enough to no, but not the rapture. No, that's not one of them that is repeatedly.
Well, why? It doesn't need to be repeated. Hey,
I know
listen,
that's the point.
Listen, two men are tilling. One's going to stay here.
I
Sucks to be you.
understand it.
And then the other one's going to go. And the other one's going to go. And I think it's like a 5-year. I think he gives a time frame, if I'm correct, on how long you're going to just be eating, dining, and chilling and partying. I think
this
that's
is
pretty.
what
I think I'm pretty accurate.
This
on that.
is what I'm getting. Is
David is just shaking his head the whole time. This is the quietest we've ever made him.
I think he has so much he wants to say.
Yes,
but,
okay.
But it's unfortunate the delivery is a little slow.
Yeah.
and in the pauses.
Yeah. He really thinks and
We're right in there.
contemplates. We just sort of we got diarrhea of the mouth.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty regular.
It is. It's almost like it's almost like somebody who's giving us shot glasses of milk, and we're both lactose intolerant.
Anyway, what I'm saying is,
All right, are you ready, David?
David is he's.
Are you ready?
He's locked and
All right,
loaded.
here
What do
we
you
go.
got?
Here we go. I'm going to set a timer.
No, our timer. We both have the same timer. When David pauses, we both need to wait at least 12 seconds.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm giving you 2 minutes and go.
12 seconds.
There's nowhere for me to go. Like, here's where I'm at. It is so evident that today is not the day for this topic, that you guys are both extra vomiting out the mouths with your diarrhea because you're trying to make it that we can still talk about it. But there's not the preparation piece. So we're grasping at things that we know that are from the book of Revelation, but instead of trying to actually formulate our thoughts, you guys are trying to formulate your thoughts now.
Agreed.
And
Is that
just
it?
well, I mean,
It's not going to be a cohesive. It's
so
not going to
there's
be cohesive.
like you guys are throwing out things, and some things there's merit to, and then
I think there's a lot of merit.
there's not at the same equal rate though.
Right.
So there's things that there's merit to, and then there's things that there's not merit to. And then before I can even come in with what the actual book says, then we're on to a completely separate topic of Revelation because there are very
That's the speed.
that's like
3 seconds.
Yeah,
You got 50 seconds.
I'm done.
Oh, wow. David is completely... Okay, so it took us a minute and a half to completely break you.
A minute. I mean, we've been in this for 34 and a half minutes. And
But here's the thing. He's absolutely
No, he's
right.
100%
He's
correct.
absolutely right, which is what I was trying to do is what is a piece of this topic that we can coherently speak on and
All right,
stay in that lane. And that's what I was saying. Okay, what do we tell someone who doesn't believe? Well, actually, I was just thinking that too, because for someone who doesn't believe, I don't, as a follower of Jesus, I tend to continue to focus on Jesus through the revelation, through whatever happens.
Do you read the book?
No,
Okay.
I don't, because I read Ephesians, and Ephesians tells me just be ready. Things are gonna get rough. You can tell me it's gonna be like this. There's gonna be a cherub with 7 eyes and 7 wings, and you can tell me all of that, which is in the book. And I hear you, David. We are tossing those things out. The reason you're hearing that from me, particularly, is I don't know how much any of it matters beyond staying and standing firm on Jesus and the Spirit and the truth of who He is.
Well,
That's what I take away from Revelation.
Well, I think you're partially
slip.
correct because, and he could look this up, but I think a lot of Lutherans don't read the Book of Revelation. They don't. It's just something they just don't
Well, it's
bother.
not that I don't
to deal with.
believe in it, but
I believe in it.
Do they not read it because they don't believe
I
it?
think there's like a big stigma against it. Like they have like a. Yeah, he could look it up while I'm.
Yeah, well, you can't read the Bible and skip the last chapter. That's like reading any book and not watching the end, or reading a book not reading to the end.
Right.
But
I
I
have
understand
read
the
it
confusion.
numerous times, and it can be it doesn't make it any clearer or any less confusing just because you read it. It is something that experts study all the time, which we are not.
and,
True.
Right. But again, it is a book that God Himself thought was important enough to be included.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and this is what I was afraid of for where the conversation was going to go, because it's going into the theatrics of Revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're skipping out on the big pieces that are actually in the book of Revelation and why it is important and why it does matter for us today.
So yes.
Well, even
David,
like
hold on, David. Give me. That's where I want to be, because that is ultimately what it comes down to. Yes, the Book of Revelation has very high ideas and a lot of poetic imagery, but what is our takeaway?
So there's 4 main ones. So the first one is that it is a call to conquer through faithfulness. The second is that it clarifies ultimate allegiance. It shapes what Christian worship looks like. And then it provides the unshakable hope, which is the eschatology, which is where we get into the things that you want to discuss, Greg, of the rapture and things like that.
But ultimately, communion with God is what that represents.
right. Well, that is.
Being like communion, like we are chilling with God part. So I think those are the biggest ones. But for a non-believer, your first step is to believe.
Yeah.
Because Revelation,
I wouldn't recommend that be your first book.
No, no, don't read that first. I mean, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are definitely the best first steps.
I agree with that, because a lot of people then go, "Oh, I'm going to start in Genesis." You can, and you can start anywhere. It's all God's divine word, but
it's kind of like starting to learn how to build a cabinet by understanding how trees grow.
Well, I use it
because you want to appreciate the trees when you're woodworking.
Okay. This is how I always describe when somebody says to me when they're a new believer and they go, "Where should I start?"
Yeah,
I always say, "Listen," and I always say Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and then they always go, "Well, why should I start in the middle of the book?" Which are the best 3 Star Wars movies? The ones in the middle.
Because the middle ones came out first for whatever reason.
But okay, watch all 9. There's only 3 that are good.
But I think that's the thing, like for a believer.
Yes.
And I think Revelation is more powerful for the believer because it's just the things that David said.
Of course.
Ultimate allegiance. Because even in the book of Revelation, and again, we're going to cherry pick something. No, I mean, even we're going to cherry pick something. There are believers who will be fooled. Right? That is also said. There are some believers will be fooled. And
well, you think about the Christians that are left behind, just like the movie.
Right, but I'm just going by
It's
the.
terrible. If I'm correct, it's a terrible ending for them.
Well, it's just you.
I think you get beheaded. Am I?
Well, you're treated as a non-believer, whatever that means.
Well, if you get left behind and you would come to accept Christ after, the rapture and all that, yeah, I think you get beheaded.
But
and then there's a whole like group that go around and battle.
That's what I mean.
For Jesus
I know. And now this is where
it
gets like David was saying, very poetic in the imagery. And
theatrical is not the technical term, right word.
Poetic. It's poetic.
Yeah.
Poetic imagery.
But there's a lot that goes on,
which is great for a movie.
So, all right. So I'm going to keep it very simple, and I think this might help. So I get into a lot of Christians like to say, "Oh, the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast. It's your iPhone. Oh, it's the COVID shot. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that." And you can look at the mark of the beast and say, "Oh, it has to have 666 in it," and that is in the book at the end, right? So I think clarifying what is the mark of the beast. I don't honestly know what the mark of the beast is or going to be. But a lot of Christians speculate they know what it is.
What is the significance? We're using that term like everyone knows what it is.
Well, because then if you get the mark of the beast, and I want David to fact check me on this, if you get the mark of the beast, you're basically saying, I can no longer accept Christ. Is that am I correct? Or how wrong am I?
Repeat.
Mark of the beast.
Yes. Give us some facts on the mark of the beast.
There you
go. Boom. We'll just stick with this topic, I think, because we're probably already...
Well, it's one that most Christians
amongst the group
fret about.
Yes.
And you'll hear a lot of scuttlebutt. I like scuttlebutt.
I do not.
Why? I thought you liked butts.
I do.
But not a scuttlebutt.
No, that just sounds like you ate the wrong thing. And now you're if you ate the lettuce in the past week, you probably have scuttlebutt. I heard it's going around. And it's and here's my favorite part. I think the mark of the beast is actually relevant to this day because they said the lettuce came from Taco Bell. Like, oh, you ain't gonna get diarrhea from eating Taco Bell. Now it has to have this. Like, just in case.
The problem is Taco Bell is really it's. I mean, it's fast food, but it's just like every other fast food. It's just like everyone. They have that.
You get the.
It's like, wait a minute, I can get cycling. What's the irises from this?
I get the scuttlebutt. All right, David. Mark of the beast.
Hold on. I'm doing even deeper research right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I don't know if we're that deep, though.
Yeah, we're not. We're not that deep.
Well, hold on.
Okay, here we go. Should we get like a drum roll? I wish we had a button with a drum roll.
We have the completion, the boom.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we do have Michael.
Oh, yeah. We need to get all the Michaels on there.
Oh, there's so many Michaels.
Yeah, we can get the Mike Tyson. My back is broken.
Oh.
Did you ever hear that interview?
I did.
It's so great.
I mean, any of his interviews have endless samples.
It's true. My sister hurt her back. This is a true story. My sister hurt her back, so I kept playing. I kept sending her that. Where they're like, "What happened during a fight?" And he was like, "My back is broken." So I kept sending her that. And
but
I found it amusing.
I would never say it to his face, though.
No.
I mean, I'd have to bend down a little bit, but still.
No. Something's going to be missing, either my ear or my head.
So that's my thing, and I will say where I put revelation in my heart and mind as a Jesus follower is kind of the same place I put heaven. As long as I stay true to Jesus and let His Spirit continue to change me, the Spirit of God continue to renew my mind and my heart. As long as I stay there,
yes,
revelation is going to be as good, or the revelation or the end times, which is what this revelation is referring to.
Yes. And what will
be as best as it could possibly be, because I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if I'm pre, mid, or post-trib, but all I know is if I stay here tight with Jesus, it's going to be the best it could possibly be.
Yeah, you'll be.
Can it be any better? Oh, no, you weren't with Jesus Plus. You needed to get the other subscription.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Jesus Plus.
You got the free version.
Yeah. I got Disney, but it didn't come
I'm
with Hulu.
sorry, that's for premium access members only. But that's what I'm saying. So what you're telling me is, as long as I stay true and keep my eyes focused on God, the
rest will work out.
The revelation is gonna It sounds like it's gonna be one hell of a time, literally.
Yeah.
But if I stay with you,
we'll be okay.
that's what I need. But you know what?
Yeah.
That's the same thing I do every day. Today is Monday, but as long as I stay with you, we'll get through it. And I'm taking that same focus to whatever that day is.
Yeah, because and you're right. I mean, it's we don't need to technically worry about it. Well, okay. Ooh, I heard.
No. I think technically we do, because there is a part of Revelation that I just learned about this past couple of weeks, because that was the topic of the sermons.
Right.
And what you do here,
Right. Well, matters
for what you do in heaven.
Of course.
Right? So you will be in heaven. Apparently, there are jobs in heaven.
Yes.
And what you do here, by that, is what do you do here as a believer? Did you do God's work with the talents that He gave you? What work did you do? What did you do with what He gave you? Because that's all over the Bible too.
Right.
I've given you this. I gave my, the servants who had the money. I gave my servants each 10 talents to go do something with it.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that those are also called talents.
That's true. I never really thought of
You
it.
know?
That was a good point. So we're saying,
What did you do with the talents
yeah.
that I gave you?
So when LeBron James is up in heaven,
He's still shooting threes. That's his job. You got drafted.
Speaking of talent, I hope he takes his talent to Philly. I'm really.
Where at, David? Did we get you sidetracked again?
Yeah. Yeah, you let
Is
us
that a
know
question? Or is that just a fact?
that he's taking his talent to
I know
Philly?
we did. It's just more of a question of how far off track did we get you again?
Well, you see,
Can you get back?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's you.
I know you
Probably
keep
8 minutes ago is when you talked about the mark of the beast
We're
and
still
brought that
in
up
Mark
in
of the Beast.
Keep the camera moving. See, this is
Yeah.
why this is why we're going to do the transcriptor.
You asked us to do filler, and we filled.
I didn't ask you to do filler. You guys.
No.
just did
It was
filler.
yes, because quiet air is quiet,
Yes.
and then we start.
Yeah, but you don't.
start talking to each
But
and then things go sideways.
Yes.
So yes,
Go.
let's back it up.
Yes, back it
Let's
up.
go back
Mark
to
of the
Mark of the
Beast.
Beast.
What does
What
it
do we
look like? Where's it from? Why should we be concerned
Revelation
with it?
13.
Yes. Boom.
And most theologians actually believe that the mark of the beast isn't future tense; it's past tense.
Oh. Okay.
So it was.
Does that line up though with everything else?
Yes.
Well, continue.
Okay. Yeah. Continue. I'm
So
interested.
it's John using the terminology that people in that day would understand. And it's actually more or less referring not to something that is to come, like a physical mark for the beast, but it's actually more in reference to, in the phrasing that was used, into things that we as Christians then and today should be keeping in mind. So, and
Like what?
I want to know what's the actual text that they're explaining. They're talking about the actual line. What's the actual?
Yeah. What's the actual verse?
Yeah, I don't even know it. I don't.
All right. So the actual verse is Revelation 13. So it's Revelation 13:18. Let the one who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay? So, in the ancient world, they used letters as numbers to count. So when you added up Emperor Nero, that number value added up to 666 exactly in that language. But we're going to go further, because the other descriptions that you get when you understand and you break down the text and you go back into the ancient Hebrew and the Greek, the original Greek text, that word that was used for mark was a charagma. And the charagma is a well-known item. It was the official imperial stamp or seal used on commercial documents, cargo, and official papyrus deeds. So without the charagma, charagma stamp on your paperwork, you could not legally engage in trade.
Okay.
And that's what we're calling a mark, because that
Right.
was also what I've understood is if you do not have this mark, you cannot do trade.
Yeah, you're right.
And Nero's mark
Okay.
was that?
Yes,
you're
that's
saying?
what they're saying.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Nero didn't have a mark.
Okay.
Nero's name was spelled out that way, which was what a lot of Christians, when they read the mark of the beast,
Right,
will be 666. It was, they just would then, like how we have a conspiracy theorist now.
Right, yeah,
They
yeah.
would look back and they'd be like, oh, well,
Oh, it was Nero, Caesar.
Nero is 666.
Well, and that's
so he is the
exactly
mark.
that's exactly what I
So-
was gonna say. Like, just like the people who have tried to calculate the end of
But-
the world,
so-
it's gonna happen on Tuesday at 4:15.
So before we go down rabbit trails, can I finish these?
Please.
Yeah.
Okay. So then there is the certificate of sacrifice, or the libellus. So during periods of Roman prosecution, citizens were required to go to a local temple, drop a pinch of incense into a fire, and declare Caesar as Lord. Once you did this, the Roman officials issued you a physical certificate called a libellus, whatever. If you did not have this mark of loyalty, you were viewed as a subversive traitor. You were cut off from the trade guilds, your property could be confiscated, and you could be executed. For a first century Christian, getting that certificate meant committing absolute blasphemy. John uses the imagery of a mark on the body to symbolize the ultimate compromise with the state. And then the final is the anti-tephilim, or the mind in the hand. So the placement on the forehead and the right hand,
Right.
which is mentioned, is direct. It's past tense literary inversion of standard Jewish practice. So faithful Jews literally wrapped tefillin, small leather boxes containing scripture, on their foreheads and left arms during prayer, fulfilling the command to keep God's law on their heart, on their minds, and their hands. So John's audience would have immediately understood the symbolism that Rome was demanding its own version of the tefillin. The beast wanted control over your mind, what you believe, so that's where the forehead reference comes in, and your actions, how you work and spend your money, which is your hand.
Right.
So tying it all together is that the mark of the beast, what most theologians believe, wasn't a prophetic prediction of a microchip.
It was something that's already happened.
It was a first century spiritual diagnostic tool. John was telling his congregation, look at your hands and look at your thoughts. If Rome owns how you make your money and shapes how you think, you've already taken the beast's mark. So now let's go take away from Rome. Look at your thoughts and look at what you do and your actions. And that tells you to whom or to what owns you.
Right. So it's not technically a physical thing.
Right.
it's a heart thing.
It's a heart
as
thing.
the
It's
whole Bible
spirit
is.
and mind. Yeah.
It's all, that's what it
Yeah.
comes down to in the beginning, which is what the disciples were always confused about with Jesus, because I will teach you to be fishers of men. I
Right.
will do all this stuff. So when are you going to save us from Rome? It's
Right.
kind of different than that. I will, but I'm going to save you from everything here, not just Rome.
Right.
It's not going to be
Right.
through war. It's going to
Correct.
be through the changing of your heart and mind to follow.
I'm going to conquer
Jesus.
your soul. Not,
exactly.
Not
Save your soul by conquering your
Yes,
mind.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
And
All I know is I'm throwing out all my Teflon when I get home.
It was
What are you gonna cook
tefillin.
Oh, Teflon. I misheard the whole time. I'm thinking I can't microwave
And also it was the tefillin was the Jewish word that they wanted to keep on them.
Oh.
So you completely misread what I
Yeah,
said.
I
What
completely,
was said?
yeah.
Because you were just looking for that quick punchline.
I was.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
Listen, I got to bring something to the table.
go.
Just say go.
Yeah, you're gonna bring it to the table. Go.
Listen.
You see, our good Lord sets a table before us in the presence of our enemies.
Yes, Steve.
I don't want to eat with them.
It depends on where they're eating.
I hope it's not depends that they're eating.
Well,
I hope it's not Taco Bell with that lettuce. That's all I
we
know.
already talked about that. Who is your enemy?
Yeah, we did that.
We did that.
Yeah, like
It's
2 episodes ago.
Last one. I think that was the last one.
Was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
These episodes run mosh poshy in my brain.
A little bit.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
They do. And
You guys know probably better than we do.
yeah.
By the way, we've been rambling for 54 minutes.
Yeah. Well, love God.
And I think the only sustenance of this whole conversation was that we now know that the mark of the beast most likely wasn't a predictive text. It was a...
David, no one cares about what you're saying. I'm going to say everything I say is very relevant.
Here's the thing.
I gave you your 2 minutes. You
Here's
blew
the
it.
thing.
All right,
Here's the
I'm
thing.
tapping out. See you guys
It's
next one.
not
Love
your
God.
cell phone. It's not your cell phone. I think that is the great thing
Are
about
we
the mark of the
sure?
beast.
It has the bitten apple on it.
It doesn't matter. Where's your heart, bro? Where's your heart at? That's where is your cell phone.
Tony, you know what Tony Bennett said?
My heart is in
San Francisco.
I knew. I was like, what did he sing?
think it
What
was
city
Tony
was it? He probably said that in every city he was at. But I agree. So
Yeah.
we got
not much substance to this one. But we tried. We now know the mark of the beast is I think it's a COVID shot. That's what I think I got out of this.
And did you get that?
I did, yeah.
So did you pray after?
Yeah, that it would get raptured.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'll go back to what I was saying about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Revelation is a very interesting book.
It's a
When you
very
got some time, crack it open. But I would say Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John first, and maybe
Yes.
Malachi.
Yes.
But in the Old Testament, but it's Malachi. But I still like
Malachi.
I say it that way because dude is real. But yeah. Anyway, at the end of the day, there's one thing that needs you to protect you from, or three, to protect you or to be careful and make sure that you're good at the end of times, which is to love God
Love people?
and do something. Right?
He didn't even get a chance to
He
do
tapped out.
Oh, he did.
Where you at? Bring it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Simply Heaven. We hope this discussion has sparked your curiosity and provided some comfort in this often confusing world. Remember, this podcast is all about honest and real conversations, and we encourage you to reflect on your own beliefs and experiences. If you enjoyed our chat, please consider sharing it with a friend or leaving us a review. It helps us reach more people seeking hope and understanding. We'd love to hear your thoughts or stories, so don't hesitate to reach out to us on social media. And remember, the journey to understanding is just as important as the destination. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next week on Simply Heaven.